I hope all is well. This is our process for high fidelity wireframe strategy. In the last video, we went through low fidelity, which shows what the site will look like, almost like the blueprint for the site. So as you can see, this is our lo-fi strategy and how content is displayed and looks on the website. And so now we're moving into high fidelity, meaning what the site will actually look like and the files that'll be provided to the developer to get the job done. So this is what HIFI looks like here. As you all know, it's still loading up, so that's why it's not showing. So with that said, the tools you'll need are, one, you'll need access to the lo-fi site design. That's probably the main file that you'll need. What we'll do for you is provide you with the following. We'll give you the sitemap, which you can see here. Usually it's the most recent version, so this is V2. Again, you probably won't be using this, but it's just to give you kind of a sense of our process behind it. We'll also give you brand guidelines and logo. You'll need all those visual assets in order to get the job done. That'll be either provided through Figma or the Google Drive as well. What that looks like is here, we usually give you these source files or PNG files for the logo, as well as the typeface and all the stuff you'll need to get the job done for high fidelity. We'll also provide you with inspiration for the design of the website and what that looks like. And I'll show you an example here so you have a general idea. If I go here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna open up web design artboard. And this is just to give you an example of what that looks like. I'll show you a better one here. Here we go. So we'll provide you with like an inspiration for design. And then we like to add comments in here so you know exactly what type of feedback we're looking to provide. So I'm gonna open up one of those files here because I was just working on one a couple of days ago. We'll provide you with website artboards. And then so you'll be able to click this file. And then if you hit comments, you'll be able to see the comments that we have. This example is beautiful sections and interactions. And so we'll have the actual screen, but then if you click it, it will show you what that page looks like. So this is just to provide you with inspiration, and we'll talk about the specific things that we like on that page and what we really enjoy regarding that design. So beautiful sections and interactions. As you can see, the site loads beautifully, just really well done. And this will provide you with some general ideas for when you're designing your high fidelity wireframe. So I'm gonna share this one as well. So you have this in the file. And then of course, lo-fi site design, right? The lo-fi design is here, as you can see, and then provide Figma access. So you'll be working primarily in Figma. So we'll provide you with access to our Figma folder in the drive. With that said, now, as you as a designer, you're going to review mainly the brand guidelines and logo, our inspiration for design, and then that low fidelity site design. And that should give you everything you need to create the desktop high fidelity. So you're going to create HIFI using our Figma folder. Primarily, we're going to need desktop low fidelity wireframe is created by a designer, which is you. Then you send to the team for review, via Slack or Asana. And then we send it to the client for review. Then once that wireframe is approved, so let's go to a high fidelity wireframe. So the client will probably send comments back. We'll usually work through those comments. So I'm gonna put in here, client will leave feedback in Figma. Designer will update accordingly. Okay. And then once it's approved, once we get desktop approved, then we do the mobile wireframes, because there's no point in doing desktop and mobile because they might have changes and then you have to change both. So it's better to just do it all on desktop and then design the mobile wireframe next. Once you're done with that mobile wireframe, you're going to create an interactions and micro elements Figma doc. What that looks like is this, and basically what it's going to do is show the developer how you want the site to function. So for example, this says page animations. Let's not put any animation through the page and make it static when loading. And then here's a reference link. So you can leverage the home page and maybe the main menu and just input items how you want them displayed based on the user interaction. This is gonna help the developer, right? So you can do any like scroll animations or any interactions that you like. Remember, we use Webflow primarily. So it's gonna be a lot easier for you to integrate these things and items on the site as you see fit. So again, if you need any help with this, you can reference our visual design lead. But again, to make an interactions and micro elements doc, it doesn't have to be super descriptive and detailed. Just follow the directions and things in this doc and you can make your own. So that way when it goes to the developer will get all the desktop and mobile wireframes they'll also get this micro elements doc, and they can do everything that they need to do to develop the site. So this is more so internal. The client probably won't see this interaction in micro elements doc, but this is for the developer to know what to develop and what interactions to add. Then send for final approval, and you are all set. So just to reiterate, the main things that will provide you as a designer are the grand guidelines, the inspiration for design, and the low fidelity site design. Once you're done, you're going to work on the high fidelities for desktop and mobile, and then you're going to send for final approval. So if we go back to the docs you'll be providing, I'm going to go to MOAS because that's a good example. You're going to be providing the high fidelity wireframe, and then you're going to be providing the interactions and micro elements as well. In regards to the high fidelity wireframes structure, you can look at this, and basically what we want to have is desktop next to mobile. Once it's all approved, it'll all be in one specific file like this, and the developer will be able to go in and make those changes accordingly. So if you have any questions, let us know.